Costco is still making news about their gold bars for sale. It is a hot commodity there, and it doesn't look like it's going to slow down anytime soon. The only question is why? And it's a genuine question. It's rhetorical and not rhetorical. Let's talk about it as we explore. Meaning, I'd love to know your thoughts on why Costco's gold is so popular these days, because it seems like all the chances to make money have all but disappeared. According to a piece here from the U.S. Sun, Costco has put a purchase limit on viral item after selling out within a week in 46 states. Yes, indeed. Of course, it makes me wonder if some of these articles aren't rehashed from before, but I think this is relatively new, although the survey dates back to 2024, but I have anecdotal evidence that it is still the case. Costco has imposed these buying limits. The popular wholesale retailer has seen an influx of buyers on the trending item. It's crazy how many people are going into Costco and actually seeing those gold bars for sale, and silver too. I've seen it myself, witnessed it, and actually purchased a silver bar from there. But you know what? It wasn't really the best deal, honestly. And that's just it. You think people go in there to buy to get a good deal, and I guess you can if you use your credit card as well as the points that you get from using your Costco card. So there are some savings there, but I think now it's limited, especially with how fast prices are going up. For me, of course, you have to have a membership at Costco in order to purchase, but I kind of prefer to buy online from a trusted actual precious metals dealer. Channel sponsor Summit Metals is one of those, about where you can find a good deal, and you don't have to buy a full gold bar. You can buy fractional gold. They've got a lot of different varieties at some of the most competitive prices out there. But looking back here at these bars and what is going on with Costco, it's interesting. These are the two bars that they sell, the Pamp Suisse and the Rand Refinery. The choices are very limited, unlike Summit Metals where the choices are more expansive. Costco has leaned into its precious metals market with pure 1-ounce gold bars. The warehouse giant's 24-karat gold bars have become a sensation, selling out within hours of restocking. Its newfound popularity has prompted the company to impose purchase limits. They aim to manage the overwhelming demand after the item went viral, and I've seen that at my local Costco as well. I'll tell you about that in a moment. Initially introduced in 2023, Costco gold bars were priced around $1,950 to $1,980. Wow, boy, how times have changed in such a short amount of time in terms of the prices of gold. It's pretty amazing. That's a steal these days. Wow, it's crazy. The bars feature options like Pamp Suisse Lady Fortuna Veriscan, this is that bar there, and South Africa's Rand Refinery, this one here. And here's what the back of the bar looks like. Pretty cool. These bars, by the way, were not purchased from Costco. I got these from an online dealer. And there it is, 1 ounce fine golds, Pamp Suisse, beautiful bars for sure, recognized world round. Very popular options for gold bars out there. Despite the high price tag, these bars have flown off the shelves. A Bloomberg survey revealed that approximately 77% of Costco stores across 46 states reported sellouts within the first week of October 2024. Yes, crazy. In response to the fervent buying, Costco implemented this purchase limit. It restricts members to a maximum of 2 gold bars per transaction within a 24-hour period. This limit is to ensure wider access for members to maintain inventory moderation. And I can tell you that at my local Costco, they did the same thing there. And the gentleman told me that there's people that come in with cash and buy the full 2 gold bar quantity within a 24-hour period. Maybe even come back until they sell out, and they do sell out very quickly. And it's pretty crazy when you think about how still people are doing this. Of course, when you think about buying at the store and buying online from Costco, which is where I think a majority of it is happening, is online, but of course it's happening at the store too. And they also have sold gold eagles, gold buffaloes, silver eagles, and a variety of different other silver products out there. Not a massive variety, obviously, but people want to take advantage. But of course, now that there's limits, you really can't make money by buying from Costco anymore, or at least not too much. It's really not worth that much of a hassle. You might as well buy from an online dealer. That's why I don't see why this is still such a massive craze. I think it's just the idea that they're there and available has become really built upon itself as far as a marketing strategy. Notwithstanding, when you see that much of a move there happening at Costco, why back in 2017 or 18, I think it was 2017, when Walmart started selling precious metals, didn't people take advantage of that? Why didn't that make big news? In fact, now you can go to Walmart and you can get better deals than you can from the dealers that sell through Walmart, like AppMax and the like. So there is some advantages to looking through other options, and I think Walmart's trying to compete with Amazon in that way. And I think that, in a sense, that is part of the reason why some of these online bullion dealers decide to work through Walmart. Costco has their own supply chain, though, so that makes that a little bit different. Anyways, a climate of economic uncertainty could be a reason behind the surge in demand for alternative investments in general, they're saying here. Analysts from Wells Fargo estimate that Costco's gold bullion sales have generated between $100 million to $200 million per month. And that's a number that I mentioned before in previous stories about this, and that continues to be the case. However, financial experts caution that investing in gold isn't without risk. The Commodity Futures Trading Commission has warned that precious metals can be volatile. We've seen that for sure. We've been spoiled because gold just keeps going up and up and up. So if you bought gold back in the time period when this first started in 2023, well, you have got about 50% gains on your purchases since then. It's crazy, maybe even a little bit more. That's a pretty good return on investment for a couple of years, I would say, even though gold should not be seen as an investment. Not at all. Nonetheless, as precious metals commodities are not always safe investments, the CFTC emphasized the importance of due diligence. And of course, they are not safe investments, but they are safe in terms of hedges against economic instability, against the loss of value of the dollar. So I disagree with him about that. And of course, the CFTC, many people feel, has a dereliction of duty with investigating what's going on in the marketplace with precious metals. Despite these warnings, Costco gold bars continue to attract a diverse range of buyers. The company's reputation for quality and value has made it a go-to destination for bullion enthusiasts. I don't get that. I'm scratching my head on that one too. It's crazy because their prices aren't not as competitive as they once were, at least from what I've seen. And you can do okay, but they price in such a way that a downturn in the market does not mean that you're going to pay under spot most of the time these days, because they don't price as often, as frequently as bullion dealers do. So there's that, which is why at this point I prefer to buy from a trusted online bullion dealer. It's always good to look for the best price that you can for your gold, and also the best customer service. When I bought from Costco that silver bar, it was a very stale, stagnant transaction. You just go up to the counter in the front of the office and say, "Hey, I want a silver bar," and goes and gets it and put it and rings you up and you're out of there. It's just, I guess it's, you're not getting when you buy online, you're not interacting with a person, but still you can call them and you can ask about it. You can also do phone orders for most online bullion dealers out there. But the Costco, they don't know anything about precious metals there. They just have them in stock, and they're going to give it to you. So there is that. Costco has even expanded its precious metals offerings to include silver coins and 1-ounce platinum bars, that's for sure. With purchase limits in place and a growing product line, Costco is navigating the gold rush with strategic measures to balance customer interest and inventory management, as the article ends there. So it's interesting and fascinating what's going on there. But with now more and more people and more states recognizing gold and silver as money, you're not going to want to miss the video I posted this morning. I'm going to put a link to it at the end screen. The algorithm did not catch it. It's a different take on what's going on in the state of Missouri and how the pushback is on it. So you're not going to want to miss that video. With that being said, I hope you found this video informative, insightful, and educational. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch and encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.